intelligence, a good majority of their stuff, and they had all their stats like an even playing field. Like everything was the same. And then when it came to leveling up, he didn't understand what the subclasses were. Like he didn't read them properly, and he just picked something random that like did not support him and how he played.
I mean, it's fair enough. It's your first foray into D&D.
Yeah,
Well,
I just
like,
found it hilarious.
my first few times playing, for some reason I forgot to add like proficiency bonus and like strength bonuses and all that to weapon rolls, so I was just rolling a straight D20.
Yeah,
I did that
Oh my
too.
God.
Like,
the only
like
way we found out
thinking of it now, it's like a completely impossible thing for me to do, but back then it was
Mhm.
just sort of just happened.
I remember the only way we found out how he messed up was because I think his armor class was like a 13, and I think they were like level 3 or something. That was the only way we found out that he fucked up majorly for his barbarian.
Probably still doing pretty good as a barbarian, you know.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, they're doing a lot better, though they're
It's kinda,
basically they're murder hobos, but that's nor here or there.
it's kind of hard to fuck up a barbarian.
Yeah,
It really is difficult to fuck up a barbarian.
I remember I had to read the subclasses to him because he didn't understand how they worked because he didn't understand the movement and everything. I think he has a build close to Rock Crushers. Yeah, he does.
Move fast, kick ass.
Yeah, because I remember I talked to him about it, and I told him I was like, hey, there's a certain subclass that I know one of my friends play. You might like it because I knew he stayed close to his companions. And he's like, yeah, I'll do that. He didn't understand the tail action though. It took a few tries to explain it to him.
Oh, they never understand the tail action.
Like he was just like, so what does the tail do? And I was like, it buffs up your AC. He's like, can I do that for all my party members? I was like, no, it's just for you. And I had to explain to him that it only works on one attack. He can't just keep deflecting shit.
Got like ultra instinct tail.
Yeah. I told him that this is something you use like for a reaction when someone's coming at you, but if they if they attack twice, you pick one of them to deflect, not both of them. He almost picked one that was made for dwarves. I forgot what the thing was called. Hold up. I can actually go look it up.
I think that's like a berserker thing.
Yeah, I know there's one that is specifically made for dwarves. I just don't remember what it's called. I'll look it up later. But I didn't realize he was a dwarf, so I was like, you can't pick that because it's only for dwarves. And he's like, and I asked the DM what he was, and he said a dwarf, and I was like, oh.
Battle Rager.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. I've been staring at a picture of my cat this whole time. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
I want to see.
I want to see the cat.
I want to see. I asked first. Get out of here.
Oh, that's not the right thing.
Not a competition. Okay, we just want to see the cat.
Look
Says
at
who?
him.
Feline appreciation moment.
Look at him.
Where's the cat? There he is. Ooh,
Oh
kitty.
my God.
Oh, it's a ginger cat.
He's in the
Why is it a bag?
He's in the bag.
Why isn't it? That is a baby boy right there.
He's a fat baby boy. He just can't see it.
Wow, fat shaming the baby. How dare you?
He
Wow.
is 26 pounds.
Damn.
He's fat, but he's adorable.
I've seen bigger cats. I have.
Yeah.
What's that in normal measurements?
Who else has cats in this chat? Hold up. I really want to know.
Pretty dense cat. Yeah. It's like
pounds
12
to
kilos.
yeah, probably. Yeah, roughly around there.
Also, ginger cat supremacy.
Yeah, his name is Spike. He's the best.
That's a cool name. Like my cat fucks.
Yeah,
My cat.
he does.
My
He
cat doesn't
tries
like
to fuck, but he doesn't have balls, so
Yeah.
he can't.
My
he
You can take the
attempts,
balls
but
out of the cat. You can't take the cat out of the balls.
Yeah.
my cat. I don't think my cat knows how to. He
I don't
hasn't
like this
tried.
conversation.
what's wrong with this conversation?
This
Please
make
tell
you
me.
uncomfortable.
My cat is
No.
very aggressive though.
Just no rock.
My cat hates almost. I don't know where he learned it, but he started growling like he's a pit bull.
That makes
If he'll
sense.
hear anyone, if he hears anyone come up the stairs and he's next to me, he'll just go off, run towards the door, and just continue staring and growling.
Your cat's gonna get shot by the police.
Because it's become winter, the cat that I have at my house that's typically outside has now become inside, and he's grown a liking to me in my room.
How
Here's
adorable.
your
Yeah, but
weekly
he needs to be bathed because he stinks.
your weekly hot take is that outdoor cats are awful and incredibly bad for the environment.
Is that a hot take? I feel like that's just a fact that they're bad for the environment, at least.
Yeah, I suppose. Some people don't like the idea of it though, because cats are just hunters, but they're an invasive species technically, and incredibly
Mhm.
bad for native wildlife. Responsible for the extinction of 26 species of birds in Australia.
Nice. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
pretty nice.
Australia, so
I mean, you know that bees are an invasive species
only
technically.
only certain kinds of bees.
Some bees,
Well,
correct.
it's still technically right.
Honeybees,
you're wrong.
honeybees can suck my dick.
That's a hot take.
That is a hot take.
Oh my god.
Honeybees are invasive. They could suck my dick.
Yeah, they're invasive in my personal life.
Both.
Where are honeybees native to?
I don't know. Not
I don't
America.
know where they're.
Asia.
Yeah, they're not native to America. That's the.
I mean, they're not doing like bad things though. They're not like.
I feel like I feel like they're definitely killing off the native insects.
No, they kill off a lot of the native insects. Before I
don't give a shit about that. The insects can die. Those things are fucking creepy.
Well, some of them are like pollinators, and they like are needed.
Actually, yeah, a lot of the ones they kill are pollinators.
So are bees. It all balances itself out.
I don't think honeybees are pollinators.
Yeah, of course they are. What do you think honey's made from? Well, no, that's not quite the equivalent. Honey is made from nectar, but whilst honeybees are collecting nectar, they get pollen stuck to their little fairy legs.
Why are we talking about bees?
I don't know. Bees are cool.
I just thought about that. I was like, hold up, why?
I should go all existential on those, but honeybees were shipped from England to Virginia.
God damn it!
1622.
Always the fucking Brits.
It's always the English.
Whoa, letting a bit of a new side out, I guess. God,
Well, I guess, but we have to disclose that honeybees are not the same as native bees, which.
Oh, I fuck with bumblebees. I fuck with bumblebees. Honeybees? Oof, those are the problem.
What do you think of carpenter bees?
What the fuck is a carpenter bee?
They eat leaves.
A bee that does carpentry.
Thank you.
Carpenter bees, they bury into like dead wood. So like they make their homes in dead wood, but they don't really sting, and they're really funny because if they're mad at you, they just like smack into you, like with their heads. They literally just headbutt you and buzz angrily, and they don't actually hurt you. And I find it hilarious.
Nice.
One smacked me in the forehead once.
I'm kind of.
Why can't we just get rid of all the honeybees and just keep the bumblebees?
Yeah, sweat bees kind of get on my nerves because they don't do much, but they are just annoying.
Sweat bees?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're bees that literally go in. They go up to your sweat and just go.
Yeah.
Just like a whole.
I did not need this information right now. I'm gonna have nightmares. Thank you very much.
They don't sting.
Oh.
They just sit there.
I'm
Is
gonna
that
look
an
this up
actual
now.
bee?
They
Yeah.
just chill.
I make
Sweat
friends with
bees.
so many during
yeah.
my marching season.
That's what those green ones are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's why they keep like trying to land on me.
You're like, what the hell? Why are the bees attracted to me?
So
I
always thought those were flies. I thought
The-
those were flies.
How the fuck? I guess
oh my
it
god.
kind of
How do you
looks like a
I'm not even gonna
fly.
question.
we don't have those guys over here.
We
Good
have
for
green
you.
flies here. And I saw an emerald green freaking thing. I thought it was like some sort of like species of fly that looks like a bee. Because
Yeah,
like we have a lot of mock animals. Like there's like a spider that mocks an ant. So like if you pick up an ant, it might actually be a spider. So I thought it was just like a mock bee.
Nah.
you should. You thought there's probably like a blue bottle, or something like a type of fly with like really shiny, like a sort of shiny bluey green sort of carapace. They look pretty cool, but they're also really annoying and make a really loud buzzing noise.
Okay, enough about bees.
Talking about.
I
Fine.
mean, do you like jazz?
What?
I do like that.
Nothing.
Vague.
Nothing.
That
It's
was a really bad joke. I just wanted to let you know that.
yeah. Do you know what? I'm the
Not
king
the
of bad
bee movie.
jokes.
I liked it. Keep doing your thing, Hunter.
Thank you, Rock Crusher.
Maybe you shouldn't. You're in the minority here.
See, Claire, Rock Crusher's becoming my bigger supporter now.
Yeah. Whoa, the two white dudes are like bonding over something. Finally being the
Wow.
minority
Wow,
with your stupid ass
that's
jokes.
Fucked up. That's fucked up.
Stupid fucking jokes, and you're the
I would
minority.
high five you right now, Claire. I would high five you.
White people are becoming a minority in D&D.
Yeah, apparently.
Wow.
Great
I'm
replacement
dead.
trio.
Anyways, last session you met up with Omega. Harlow talked with Omega, which don't know how that went. Not at all.
That's
Almost
crazy,
he
man.
almost lost half of Opie's soul, but he didn't, so good on you. But while you were leaving, you got ambushed by almost every person that you have killed in this campaign. But sadly, Virtue died immediately, or like passed out. Otto ran away.
I called my dad.
Rock Crusher went berserk, and Harlow called on his papa to come save everyone.
Dad, save me.
And
We're professionals.
yeah, and
I still love the way that I said it.
he almost killed Rock Crusher in one hit, and he did kill everything else before leaving in a very Russian exit.
Yes.
Don't know how that works.
That's my dad.
That is your dad.
He's my hero.
Okay, buddy. Good for you.
What a time. What a time.
I gotta be a little weird before I do Harlow. I gotta be a
After
little
that, you met the Weeping Dreamer for the first time, and he sort of said, all that stuff that Omega said about me, that was bullshit. I'm actually like a pretty good dude, And he said that he was not gonna take away your curse, but he was gonna push you in the right direction, saying that if you learn everything, the Guardians have no choice but to act. And so he's kind of helped you a little bit, sort of, kind of, maybe. After that,
act as in like kill us?
sure. No. Okay, I'm gonna move on. So while leaving the Swamp of the Dead, you got ambushed by more creatures, or by more spirits, but you didn't get possessed. Congratulations.
We tried.
Lumiere gave all of you your fortunes. Some took it better than others. And then you tried to save Carver with Lumiere's help, but in the process, all of your sanities got worse. Breaker got the curse, and Lumiere also got the curse as well. After that, you all decide to take a break from it. Otto leaves into the woods, and all the others, as in Harlow and Rock Crusher, get drunk. Harlow gets horny. Rock Crusher gets confident. And Rock Crusher has sex with a random elf woman that likes dragons. Harlow has sex with his girlfriend, Shocker. And
Wow.
Virtue and Elena have a girls' night out. And in the morning, we start in the tavern from before. There's no one in this tavern because one of the walls is almost completely blasted through because of fire and the fact that a demon was summoned last night in the bar.
What?
Yeah,
I don't know who did
Lumiere,
that.
Lumiere got drunk and summoned a demon in the bar.
He's pretty cool.
Was he kicked out?
Henry?
Hold
You-
on, was he
Rock
kicked
Crusher,
out,
you
or
were
was he, like-
already out having sex.
Okay.
You were too busy.
Okay, but like, was I, Henry, too drunk to remember that? Was that described?
It was described very
Yeah.
briefly, but it did happen.
Okay, fair.
Let's hope no one holds that against him later.
I'm sure he's fine.
Yep, probably.
In this tavern, there's no one is there except for two people, Opie and Harlow. Harlow,
Do I have a headache? Do I have
you are very hungover. You are sort of like head against the table. Everything is bright. Everything is loud. And Opie is trying to help you, but you're sort of dying a little bit.
everything
Just
hurts.
yeah, it's just there. Everything hurts. And while you're there dying in a ball of your own sorrows, Virtue and Elena walk into the tavern. As soon as Elena walks in, she looks at you and bursts out laughing.
Damn.
Fuck you. My head hurts.
What happened to you?
I think I might have drank a little too much.
You
A
think?
little?
Just a little.
Sure, buddy. Whatever you want. Okay.
Maybe like one sip less next time.
Yeah, that'll keep everything from going to shit.
For sure.
Oh, show.
I'm real upset that you didn't get to see the demon get summoned, you know?
There was a demon.
Yeah,
Virtue points at the hole in the wall.
Oh. Yeah, I kind of was wondering what that breeze was.
yeah.
So, how are you two?
Oh,
How was
fine.
how were you guys last night? You know, after
Great.
I lost every part of my memory after I drank too much.
Oh, you don't want to know what happened.
No.
Oh.
Well, when you were almost blackout drunk. You
Mm.
Just
Yeah.
know it involved chickens. Mm-hmm.
Okay then. I'm not even gonna ask.
Someone laughing in the background?
Shut up.
That's just a bird dying in the back. Don't worry.
See, those were the chickens I was talking about now.
Anyways,
Trying
do you have any
not to
clue where
die
Rock
here.
Crusher is?
Rakash, he ran off with some elf.
Oh, he got with her?
Yes.
You
Nice.
you helped him you helped him a lot. You're his wingman. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Sure, he'll thank you whenever he comes here.
Good.
He better.
Speaking of Rock Crusher,
I'm laying my head down too. I'm laying my head down again. The lights hurt.
speaking of Rock Crusher, almost
Arlo raised his head.
immediately after Harlow says that Rock Crusher needs to thank him, you hear the door open as Rock Crusher enters in with his quote unquote friend from last night.
Mm. Speaking of the devil, hi, Rockruster.
Hi.
Gosh. Are you okay?
No.
I'm dead.
I don't think Rock's like fully comprehended where he is yet fully.
Mm.
I'm painfully aware. You know, I've died like nearly twice. I'm still in more pain now.
You're welcome.
Did you drink all of those drinks?
Oh no, I think I still have a few in my bag actually. If like strange bits of Henry's memory.
You do.
I think I gotta add them at some point. Yeah. I figure I drank one of them, and the rest is blur.
I see.
Fun time though, but I'm paying for it now.
Yep, my head hurts a lot.
Sure, throws it in the corner.
And who's your friend?
That's a good question. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay.
I don't
Totally
Next,
forgot her name.
next.
I don't know my name.
Yeah,
I'm
that's fine.
crying.
Next to Rock Crusher is this fairly tall elven woman. She has darker skin and white hair, and she looks pretty mature. She introduced herself as Alice Yang.
Alice Yang.
I'm Alice.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
NPC character list addition when?
The end of this, or when I have time. You know, your friend here is very expressive. Did you know?
We don't need to know this.
Would rather not know.
I have a very sort of meek thumbs up.
I wonder what he'd do if he wasn't drunk.
Anyone got food, breakfast? Anyone?
That's what I'm waiting for.
I'm fine, but you all can eat.
Victoria sort of like looks over at you while she's trying to put together her tavern. It's like, I'm a bit busy at the moment. You could just like go behind the bar and take what you want, I guess. Make sure you get yourself some water too.
Yeah.
Yep. You know what? Hey, Claire.
Yeah.
I have an idea. I'm just gonna have Harlow create an echo instead of Harlow getting up himself. I'm just gonna have his Echo do everything for him for right now.
Okay.
I'll just
man.
mainly control the Echo while Harlow stays fucking.
He's just a blob on the ground.
Can't wait for like 2 years down
Yeah.
the line when the Echo finally rebels and
Oh my
murders
God.
Harlow.
Echo rebels.
That's the sequel to this campaign.
Yeah, when the Echo replaces Harlow.
Well, what is
Yeah.
Harlow 2 doing?
Harlow 2 goes and gets Harlow 1 food.
Okay. Harlow 2 goes behind the bar, looks at the long line of alcoholic beverages underneath, and is really tempted to just grab a few,
Really tempted.
but he refrains, you know, he's a changed man. He gets you water and a plate of food, leftovers from last night, because he can't find anything fresh. So it's a bit cold, but it's nutrients.
You know, Harlow 2 serves everyone. You know, yeah, let's do. I'll do that instead.
Okay,
That's funnier.
so Harlow 2 will, you know, you describe what Harlow 2 does. He's your
You
Echo.
know, well, yeah. What do I find?
Well, you got a few choices. There's a vegan salad option of just plants, if you like. There's some chicken. There's some cold steak. There's some eggs.
You know what? Harlow 2's gonna attempt to cook. Why not? Let's do this.
Okay.
I don't see anything going wrong with this plan. Harlow 2's gonna cook.
You look at all of this perfectly adequate food and you go, nah, I want to cook something. So you go into the back room where there is a stove and some form of a refrigerator for the 1300s. I don't want to think about what it is. And you grab some pork, you grab some eggs, you grab you grab something that was on the ground thinking that it'll look good, maybe some seasoning. You got some salt, some pepper. Make a performance check with disadvantage.
Oh, I was actually gonna ask if I could use my cooking utensils as well, which I have proficiency in.
Oh, well, look at that. Make a performance check.
Yeah, well, look at wow.
You've been waiting for this moment.
Oh my god. Even though I think performance is charisma, so that sucks, but
Yeah, it is.
I did get a pretty good roll though. You guys might have good breakfast. Oh my god.
Wow.
Hold up. I want to see. You know what? That could be worse. Do I have my proficiency bonus because of the cooking utensils, or?
Yes, I'll allow it.
Okay. Yes. All right. That's actually a 23.
Well, look at that. You fully cook the pork. You season it as well as a white boy would. Not much better than that, but there's salt and pepper on it.
He's blue.
You fully cook it's a metaphor.
How
It's
dare
a
you?
metaphor. It's a metaphor. You cook the pork, but you don't add any other seasonings than salt and pepper. How about that?
You know what? I just Harlow 2 makes food and just tosses the food to whoever's just sitting at the table. I don't know. At the counter. Whoever's sitting at the counter.
Okay. So Harlow 2, very proud of himself, goes up to the table with all of you guys and just throws all of the food onto it.
I made food.
Well, thank you.
That looks like shit.
Thank you. You know what? Shut up and eat it.
I already ate this morning. It's fine.
It's just gonna look
Fine. Then don't
very-
eat.
the very rich pile of sort of pork and eggs and all that, and is just gonna sort of nibble on a bit of dried bread from his bag.
Wow.
You see Opie
It's too
grab
too fragile.
Opie grabs some of the pork and eats it, and she's like,
Oh,
"It is very good for just a bunch of pork and eggs on the table."
Does she eat it
Harlow,
like a cat?
Harlow 1 grabs a bit and eats it, and I want to know how good it is.
It is very good. It's cooked all the way. Doesn't have much of flavor to it, but it does give you the nutrients that you need to live.
Wow.
Does Opie eat the meat like a cat though? In like, you know, the sort of way they kind of like
That's racist.
Sure.
not
You
racist.
can
I'm
imagine how Opie eats the food however you want to imagine it. I just will not describe it.
fair enough.
Outside, all of a sudden you hear something slam into the door before the door opens, and you see Breaker. Well, hi Breaker. And
Wow.
Lumiere behind him.
Oh.
Lumiere, he's gone through the ringer. Just for a
Okay.
little explanation. Breaker also looks like he's gone through the ringer, which is surprising because he was watching Rock Crusher all night. But
Freak.
I don't know what the ringer means, but I'm going to act like I know.
they look like shit.
Okay.
They've been through it.
Maybe he got attacked by like a wolf or something.
Or a demon, you know.
Or
Oh yeah, that's possible too. How about
Both are equally as likely.
Mhm. Your bird friend is very adequate with his potions.
Ocean salad.
Started a forest fire.
Oh shit, I forgot about Breaker.
Wait, what?
No, it's just me. I forgot about Breaker.
Your friend Breaker started a forest fire.
Oh.
That's my boy.
Oh. I mean,
Did you know forest fires are actually very beneficial to the environment?
I did not, but
They help you promote new growth. You know, well, obviously some things die during the initial fire. Afterwards, the
Are you trying
things
to
that
justify a forest fire?
I am.
Virtue
Elena
goes
sort
up
of
to
just asked.
Breaker.
I am justifying a forest fire. I'm not trying to. I am.
Okay.
Well, hi, Breaker. What?
He is an environmental eco warrior.
Do you know why he started a forest fire?
Well,
Because he cares about nature.
Rock
you were
Crusher? I
fighting
didn't
off the
ask.
demon, and, Breaker used a flask of oil, and then the demon caught it on fire. Then Breaker kept throwing more oil at it, thinking that it would set it out.
Oh my god.
Oh no! I'm surprised I didn't hear. How did we not? Like, Virtue looks at Elena like, how did we not see anything burnt? Do you remember a forest fire?
I didn't see anything.
Claire, I got a question.
Yes.
That bad.
Because Otto was like technically outside of the town, like in the forest. Did Otto see this? Like, did Otto just see Breaker
yeah.
stumbling out?
You
Otto
saw
died
you
fire.
saw a demon, Lumiere, and Breaker all fighting, and then Breaker threw a flask of oil and it broke on the ground. The demon set it on
Oh my
fire, Lumiere was trying to control it, but then Breaker kept adding more oil to the fire.
Could we say Otto tried to help with Mold Earth, tried to suffocate the fire?
Yeah,
Like,
it was very big though. But you do know that they did snuff it out eventually. After the demon was sent back to the Nine Hells, they fixed.
oh god.
Is Breaker there? Is Breaker in the bar?
Yeah,
Oh god.
he sort of like sat in one of the chairs and is just like looking very proud at himself.
Breaker, come here, please.
He jumps off the stool and just like waddles up to you and looks up.
That's adorable. Good work. I'm very proud of you. Oil, however, oil is bad for the environment. Next time, just use like a bit of like a flint and steel or magic to start a fire. It's much better. Oil, it's awful for wildlife. Your heart was in the right place, so I'll let it pass this time.
Okay.
Good work.
Rakasha, you are responsible for any fires that child makes.
I'll
And you will be speaking with the authorities.
I'll give him a gold coin.
Funding his
I pray to God
efforts.
Diana.
Go buy
I pray to
yourself
God Diana doesn't hear
nice.
this, or we're all fucked.
Why would we all be?
I would also like to remind certain members of this party that we are in fact called the Fire Starters.
Well, I mean,
a name that was not idly given.
okay, you got a point there.
I feel like a member, an individual of our party who has started a fire
I think
should be given the due respect.
I think at this point, everyone, I think besides me and Virtue have started fires.
I found fire.
I mean, I imagine you've started fires. You probably haven't started fires that have
Killed a lot of people?
Well, Breaker here didn't kill anyone that we know
That
of.
we're aware of.
That we're aware of. And I don't know, did Harlow technically start a fire that time? Was he
Yes.
just sort of...
Yeah, probably.
I mean, from what I saw, they didn't kill anybody when the fire happened, even though I had to help put it out.
I mean, there we go.
As long as no one's dead, I think we're fine.
Then he is a recreational fire starter.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
Whilst Harlow and I are professional.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
He's in training.
We're experts at it.
So you're just
Exactly.
basically you've just become teachers to him now, I'm assuming.
We build up to criminal arson.
Yeah. Oh god. Well, what shall we be doing today?
You know what they say? You can't cook an omelette without burning a few eggs.
I think you can.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
can.
me says that you're a bad cook.
I don't think you can.
Or a beginner.
I'm an incredible cook. Okay, first of all, you can all attest
So you
to
shouldn't.
that. My stews are incredible.
Yeah, we know you can cook. We've seen it, but like, as long as you know how to cook, you shouldn't be burning omelets.
Well, first of all, the idea of eating eggs disgusts me. Came from an egg, first of all.
I mean, there are a lot of creatures that produce eggs and still eat them.
Yeah, those things they're weird.
I mean, as long as it's not a dragon egg.
I
If you were to
guess,
eat
yeah,
a dragon egg, is it cannibalism?
Didn't you just say that like Rock Crusher sat down with the pork and eggs?
I didn't eat them though.
Yeah, he didn't eat any because he's
So would you just take a plate of
but...
pork and eggs and just sit there just staring at it?
No, he ate bread out of his bag.
Oh, why'd you do that? Whatever.
Oh my god.
I don't have problems with eating the meat because it's like an adult. That's like sort of just it's an adult. They've had their deal. But the egg, it hits a little close to home.
I guess that seems fair enough.
I'm gonna move this along for you.
Please.
Victoria
Thank you.
stops what
She didn't think
doing.
it could last 4 hours.
Victoria turns around, stops completely what she is doing, and she says, "You all look like shit. You should go on
Yeah.
a vacation.
That's a good idea.
You know,
we could use a vacation.
What would we do for a vacation?
if you guys were to go west of Oslanus, there's a chance that you could swim with friendly dragon turtles that they've migrated for the winter. Those so
Ooh,
warm that they're even warm during the winter, so you find a lot of shit there.
that's actually sounds
Warm,
really nice. I think we should do that.
warm dragon turtles. This place was made for me.
Dragon turtles.
They're like
Hopefully they're
dragons,
nice.
but
Hopefully, keyword.
have you ever seen a turtle before?
Have I seen a turtle before?
I
Yes.
don't even
Looks
know
like
Harlow
her.
seen it. I
Harlow
don't
I
even.
think
I look up.
Harlow has not. Virtue has. Otto
Whoa.
has.
I would
I
hope I have.
I don't think I've ever seen a turtle before.
I think I've
so
seen a dragon
I got
turtle.
Have you
I've
seen
got books on turtles, but I don't think you want them.
Have you seen a tortoise before, Harlow?
probably not. I mean,
I think that falls
Claire.
into the same category.
No.
No, they don't.
No, I don't think I've seen like any sea life really, unless it was already dead.
Good
Seems
thing
fair enough.
tortoises aren't sea life.
Oh well, I wouldn't know. I've never seen one.
They're like those funky lizard dogs with shells.
Oh,
How about we just show him instead of confusing him?
Harlow is literally like imagining a dog with like an actual like full-on shell.
It's probably quite a shock going from never having seen a turtle or a tortoise going straight to seeing a dragon turtle.
True.
You know, by the name, we are a little extreme. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try my best to sort of scratch into the bar with a claw, like the shape of a turtle.
Victoria looks like, hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, there's enough damage in here.
It's called art.
That's not art, it looks like
Tag.
shit.
Well, I'll be the judge of that with this roll.
Fine. Fine.
Should we take some bottles with us as
Make
we head
a
out,
performance check.
Should we take some bottles of liquor with us so we
No.
can enjoy ourselves on vacation?
That was my plan.
What did you say, Ricochet?
That's a nat 20, bitches.
God damn it.
22.
It's an amazing turtle.
What the
completely
It's not
detailed.
even, it's like 3D. It's like he like shaded it
Ugh.
and all that too.
Oh my God.
I hate.
If you played Skyrim before, you know the Dragonborn DLC, the books, that when you read them, you get sucked into.
Your dragon sketch is so realistic that the drunk Harlow is like, where did you get that turtle from? You think it's real.
Bruh.
God, the one time I
Wait,
wish
is
someone
that-
had minor illusion to make it just come out and just start moving and shit.
Oh yeah, I probably could. I
It's
probably
like-
could have just done that. I can make like a trinket with my hand with like prestidigitation or something.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, I can make a non-magical trinket. I just make a small like toy turtle in my hand. I could have. That was easier. That was easier than vandalizing the bar.
Hey, I mean, it's a
It
good
looks
drawing of a
weird.
turtle. I'll allow. It's fine.
Thank you. This only lasts 6 seconds. Oh, it's gone.
Well, do you guys want to go to the beach?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go to
The
the beach.
beach
Let's
No,
go.
episode?
Virtue doesn't have beach clothes. So
Don't worry, it doesn't matter. Nothing in this session is pretty canonical. Okay,
awesome.
almost an 80s-like transition. You all look towards the camera, and then a moment later, you hear a snapping sound, and you've all arrived at the beach in beach clothing. It wasn't any
That's
magic. You traveled all the way there. I just don't want to describe it.
Can Virtue be the strange one that goes to the beach with like long sleeves?
There's a montage of us all driving in a topless carriage.
Yep.
The roof
Har-
down.
Harlow at the end of the montage is still in the same position. He was at the pad at the bar and falls over once the montage ends.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rockwisher is wearing like beach attire, but he just still throws up on the floor.
Okay, so let's describe this person by person. Like normal people, all of you have changed into beach clothing. Before we talk about you, we could talk about the NPCs. Elena is wearing a solid black bikini with sunshades and a way too large sun hat. Opie is wearing a green one piece with a silk cardigan and holds a bag with water, towels, snacks, and sunscreen on it. Alice is wearing a dark green bikini with a flower print on it. Breaker is Breaker, and Lumiere is in swim trunks. What are all of you guys wearing?
Just quick. We invited my one night stand and the creepy boat dude to the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
More fun.
Fair.
Anyways, probably just a normal one piece. Probably a solid black.
One Piece is real.
Virtue, what are you wearing?
Can you skip me? I'm trying to figure that out. Like, for now,
Harlow,
you can
what
come
are
back to
you
me.
wearing?
Harlow has a pair. Harlow has a pair of swim trunks on that on each of the ass cheeks have shields, and on the front has a sword.
Oh my god.
Right around the tip
Jesus
area.
Christ.
It's
Okay.
it's great. It's amazing.
Rockcrusher, what are you wearing?
That's the question, isn't it?
Please be wearing something.
Yeah. He's probably just wearing his like regular sort of loincloth.
Okay.
Just a bit of like a belt and a bit of hide covers his ass cheeks and like covers his you can still see the side ass cheek. It's tasteful though.
Right.
And like I've taken my axe and like my sort of bandolier off, and that's just in the bag. So sort of just upper torso is bare and sort of just bit of animal skin covering dick and balls and ass cheek.
Okay. Very, very simplistic. I gotcha.
Think Arnold Schwarzenegger's Conan the Barbarian.
Virtue, what are you wearing?
Okay, so I've decided that Virtue, fairly modest. Virtue would be wearing a short sleeve, like button up situation with shorts. Nothing very.
Not even a swimsuit?
Well, maybe under, but you know.
Okay. I'm not judging you, only a little
Yeah.
bit.
But choose the one that comes out of their shell at the end of the summer out.
Okay. Everyone, or all of the NPCs at least, split up.
Harlow runs
do
over
your
to the
own
wonder,
things.
creates an echo above the water, switches places, and cannonballs.
What are all of you guys doing?
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Virtue would look for dragon turtles.
Yeah, same. I want to see the dragon turtles.
Same. I assume during like the journey over, we've had like the opportunity to have at least a short rest,
Yes.
because during that time I've switched out my climbing ability to a swimming ability.
Wow.
Don't
Very
forget to
fast
switch that
swimmer.
back.
I will warn you, Victoria did say that they're most present at dawn and dusk, and it is midday, so.
Damn.
We probably ain't gonna find them.
Still can swim.
Okay. Rock Crusher and Harlow are going for a swim. Rock Crusher, a bit faster than Harlow, just a little bit though.
Harlow's trying his best to go faster than Rock, but it's
Yeah.
just not working.
Virtue and Otto, what are you guys doing?
Probably gonna go try and make a sandcastle at this point.
If Virtue can't find any of the turtles, I guess Virtue probably would. Virtue would probably hang around Elena.
Okay.
What is she doing?
Elena, you, one moment you see her, one moment you don't, and the other moment you
Nope.
see her again, and she has a piece of wood, and she jumps into the water and tries to surf on waves.
It's pretty polar.
Yeah. She sees that Harlow is trying to swim faster than Rock Crusher and failing, and she asks if you want one as well.
Yes.
All right, dude, here, you take mine. Try not to drown.
I'll try. Harlow's gonna go off and attempt to surf.
Okay, make an athletics or acrobatics check.
You know it's gonna be athletics all the way. Ooh, likey. 26.
Okay. Elena throws her quote-unquote surfboard at you and runs off to make another one. And you almost sense a connection, like you were born to do this. You
Like I was
see,
born to surf. I feel the waves calling to me.
you see the perfect wave in the distance, and you swim out. You stand on top of it, and you absolutely glide on the water. You're so graceful. It brings a tear to my eye.
I have one of those surfing movie moments where I go like inside of the wave.
Yeah. And then it's
Stuck my hand out and just touch it.
The first wave is amazing, so you go in for the second, but it's too big. So you get swept under. But then all of a sudden, out of the white mist or of the waves or whatever, you see Harlow emerge again, graceful in a pose, surviving the giant wave.
Our fucking bunga.
Exactly. You get a little like you get a little group. You see Opie and Breaker sort of standing at the edge of the water, just like clapping, and Breaker sort of like just jumping up and down because he can't exactly clap, and they're just cheering you on.
You know what,
Oh,
Claire?
how
Can I try to
nice.
do a flip? I want to try to do a flip.
Sure, do it. Do another
If I fuck it up,
athletics
it'll
or
be funny, but if I land it, it'll be cooler.
do another.
That's worse, but soft 20.
You see that you have an audience. You want to show off. You blow a kiss over towards Opie, and as soon as you do it, you backflip. Yeah, not even a front one. You do a backflip on your surfboard, and you see the waves start to push it as you're midair, but you just make it right on the back of it to make it that almost close call.
Just like stick both my hands up, like really fucking like excited. I'm gonna just keep surfing.
Nice. Good for you.
I peel off.
Can Virtue go up to when Elena's making like another one and be like, could you try and teach me how to do that? Even though I feel like I'd fail.
How to do what he just did?
No. Not that. I don't want to die.
Okay.
I'd rather stay breathing.
I could teach you how to surf. Have you ever okay, don't take this wrong. Have you ever been in the ocean before?
I feel like Virtue has been in lake.
Not.
I don't think like I could be in Virtue's be like, maybe not a whole ocean, but I have been in lakes and rivers. I can swim, if that's what you're asking.
Have you
Oh,
swum with
sea
waves
water.
before?
Not exactly. Has he?
No, he
He
hasn't.
looks fine.
I didn't even know he knew how to swim.
Next, he like falls off the surfboard. And he's like struggling, like he forgot midway. He's like, "Oh my god, wait! I was never taught this."
Nah,
He's
nah.
He's a fast learner.
We could get you
Gotta
on
watch
the
Rock.
we could get you on the board, but maybe we should start with swimming in the current first.
Okay.
I'm gonna start looking up surfing tricks real quick.
Okay, have fun.
You see, he like comes out with the most like complicated one.
I'm very excited to see what he comes up with.
I left Tiamat with the people that are staying on the beach.
Okay. Breaker gets bored and starts digging a giant hole, and Tiamat helps him.
Hell yes.
But
These are my children.
they build the hole, or they dig the hole a bit too close to the ocean, so it's constantly getting filled with water, and they're getting angry about it. But they're still really determined to dig a deep hole, but it just keeps getting filled by the waves.
I'm gonna like go over to them and be like, "Why don't we just move it slightly this way?" Like kind of pointing to a place where the waves won't crash into it.
They look at you with a death glare and continue to dig their hole.
I'm just gonna like look at them and be like, "All right, I tried helping."
There's a dangerous intelligence behind Tiamat's eyes when she gives you that death scare.
Very active cat.
Here, I'm gonna leave for a bit, and you have to come up with something amazing that happens when I come back, okay? That's your goal.
Great.
Oh no.
Cool.
What's gonna happen?
Plot twist: Tiamat and them just made like a whole mine shaft.
Oh my
I'll let you
It
guess.
makes a whole mine shaft. It is like dangerous to walk anywhere on the beach now because you don't know if you're gonna fall
Yes.
into it.
Because-
Also, I have a new cool idea of starting to use my weapons for tricks.
Oh no.
I'm
This
scared.
is gonna be fun.
So Rock
Obviously, I'm not
Crusher.
using my great axe. Harlow left that on the beach. I'm not
I
stupid.
would hope he did. Jesus.
So Rock Crusher, you brought your girlfriend to the beach and then ignored her?
Sure, that's basically what happened.
I mean, to be fair, Harlow kind of did the same thing.
I mean,
Well-
at least you blew a kiss to her.
Yeah, and I don't think
Yeah,
OP would
exact-
like to, just go in the ocean like that. Can you imagine that? She'd probably. She'd need a lot of convincing to be able to go in the waters.
Yeah. I think she would rather not.
Yeah, for real. She'd rather.
Okay, is that
she'd
gonna be
rather-
the amazing thing that they created
Yes.
in my shaft? And now
Wait,
we
wait, we
have
should
to roll
probably-
like deck saves every time we're walking across the damn beach.
We should do one more thing. Hold up. Let's think.
Harlow's canonically amazing at surfing.
For real.
What if they found
Ah.
like I don't know anything about dragon turtles, honestly.
I don't
Do they
know
lay
either.
eggs in the sand? Like normal
Uh,
turtles?
I would assume that they lay eggs in the sand. That's just my guess.
Henry, you're the smart one. You
I
know
don't
everything
know.
about dragons.
Give me a second. Let's check the guide.
While that's happening, What
Oh.
if like midway, like as Harlow's like on a wave, Rock Crusher comes up like underneath him, and they do like this, like he just kind of lifts Harlow up like that ballerina style shit.
Oh my god, I have an idea. I forgot Harlow has some spells that I can use. This is gonna be
Oh my
fun.
god.
Okay, so what Ari came up with was that Tiamat and Breaker succeeded and dug a whole mine shaft under the sand, and now it's dangerous to walk anywhere because you don't know when you're gonna fall through.
You know that you're talking about a bird and a cat, right?
Yeah.
And you're talking about a whole like beach episode that we can do about anything, right?
Touche.
It's their feet.
For real.
Okay.
Rock
And plus,
Crusher.
Tiamat has their
This is
whole
what
ass
Ari came up with,
dimension.
okay? Oh, dang it.
I will think about it. How about that?
Next, you know, all we get. I need y'all to roll a dex saving.
I'll think about it.
They'll be working on it.
Yeah, he'll be working on it. There you go. Harlow is gonna do more tricks, and we didn't really come up with anything else amazing. We were trying to think of something, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we failed you.
Rock Crusher has spent this entire time underwater because I can breathe underwater at the moment.
He's going on a
Oh,
I kind of
mission.
wow.
questioned him.
Path of the Beast, baby. Yeah, I'm just sort of exploring little caves underwater. Making friends
And
with
Virtue's
fish.
being taught by Elena how to swim in currents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make a athletics or acrobatics check.
I think I'm better in acrobatics, honestly.
After some time, Otto's probably just gonna go in the water. Just
Mm.
casual swim,
Oh
hopefully
no, I'm
not
actually
get
better in
demolished.
athletics. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, that's a 24.
Okay. So you easily figure out how to swim in a current easier. If anything, you have to save Elena once or twice. She's not as good as she believes she is. And at some point in time, Harlow notices that you're trying to learn to surf as you've transferred onto the surfboard, and he sort of goes up to you just to show off his moves and then goes
Yeah.
away. You know?
Yeah. He just does. He tries to do a. He just like does like a good little skit, like coming up to you.
He
And
does
then just
little.
like
He skits and causes some of the water to splash directly onto your face.
Virtue just like looks at him and just like with that really face.
this is fun.
Enough power, my son.
It's like I was born to surf.
You were.
Yeah, imagine being born underground, but then just like surfing like a pro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
Do I
even
have
know
to
where he
roll
learned to
for
swim.
learning the surfboard?
Yeah. Yes. Make an athletics or acrobatics check.
You know what? That is not a very good roll, but I have a +8 to athletics, so that's 18.
Okay. So you aren't as naturally gifted with the art of surfing.
Okay.
You can't do any flips in the water, and you do take a few more stumbles than Harlow did. How he hasn't taken a stumble yet. But you do
Yeah.
manage to surf and catch up with Harlow's speed, just not as dramatic as he is.
Virtue's like being a little bit more careful.
Yeah.
I value my life.
Thanks, I choose life.
I choose life.
Hey, Claire, I'm gonna swim out and try to find another big wave.
Okay.
I want to find another big wave.
Rock's gonna start doing his best like Jaws impression.
Oh no.
Oh
Please
my
no.
god.
Please no.
If you guys ever seen like marine iguanas swimming, they sort of
I'm
like
scared.
they kind of swim like a snake. They swim like a snake sort of thing instead of like using
Yes,
their
I've
arms.
seen
They
it.
just sort of,
I've
like,
watched
bend-
Octonauts, surprisingly.
Yeah,
Shut up.
they just sort of bend their bodies, swimming like a sort of straight line. Rock's moving like that through the water, and you're just gonna sort of, you know, the ending of Jurassic World where they see the
No.
giant
No.
supposed to be called giant sea dinosaur in the middle of the wave.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
It's gonna be like that.
Please no.
You see like the silhouette of Rock Crusher inside a wave before Harlow gets
Harlow. Okay.
where he
Harlow.
gets rugby tackled off a surfboard.
Mhm.
You go out just to say hi to Opie, who's been watching you. She's like, that was amazing.
Hi.
That was great, Harlow. Don't die though.
I mean, I probably won't die. I want to go find another big wave.
Okay, have fun.
I have an idea. It'll be really cool.
She gives you
Then
thumbs up.
If I fail or whatever, or if I make it, I'll come back and I'll I don't know what I'll do on the beach, but
She just gives you a really scared thumbs up as you look out into the waves, and you notice this massive wave, like
that one.
yeah, almost almost comical, just like cartoonish wave size. It's like 20 feet high or whatever,
Look, God, I feel.
but
Virtue would
only
not
in
mess-
one
would not mess
spot.
with that one.
Only in one spot though, and you're like, that's
I'm-
it. That's
I'm
my moment.
I'm gonna try to get as much speed as possible going towards it.
You get a running head start. You start by running and then you try and swim as fast as possible. And right as you're on the cusp, getting ready to stand on your surfboard and absolutely rock the fuck out of this wave, you see a silhouette.
Oh no.
You see a silhouette of a dragon creature in the water coming directly towards you.
You know what? Am I like on the wave or am I like about to be on the wave?
You're about to be on the wave, but you're too fast to stop now.
I'm gonna try to flip over the silhouette.
Okay.
My inspiration has been posted in general.
Wait, hold up. I gotta see this.
This is amazing. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. You see that. Just not as big, but yeah.
Similar.
And
Oh,
you think out of every possible option, I'm gonna flip over this motherfucker. Please, you know what to roll.
All right.
I
like,
swear to
roll
God,
to
I
hit
want you to
against,
feel so
like,
badly.
That it's not that bad. Okay, it's not that bad of a
Please,
roll.
please,
Like
please.
stuff to add my stuff to it. It's a 24.
God damn
Ah.
it.
Damn it!
what am
I was like, I got a 15. What now? I gotta add to it.
do I have to roll against that?
Do you want to roll against that?
Yes.
Please.
Okay.
please.
No.
Go, come on!
What am I? Is this like a roll to hit, or is this like a contested
Well,
roll?
he's trying to flip over you, so you could either go out of the way and so he sort of like just falls into the water, or try and flip him the other direction. It's up to you.
What would be the two rolls for that? What am I rolling for either of those options?
If you were to dart out of the way, it would be a dex. But if you were to just try and flip him, it would probably be acrobatics or athletics. Check.
Well, since you mentioned athletics,
Yeah.
Please get a high number.
No, don't flip me.
You have to get higher than
If I land this,
24.
if I land this though, if I land the trick I want to try to land afterwards, it'll be even more insane.
that's a shame
Please.
because that's a 16 plus 11 for a 27.
Well,
Damn.
okay. Harlow, you almost get this anime inspiration. Everything becomes slow motion as you're holding it like a skateboard as you're trying to flip on top. You're trying to use Rock Crusher's head to flip your entire board over. But as soon as you get there, you see Rock Crusher's face sort of lunge towards you, and it sort of gets the back of your board and it flips you all the way over into the water before you have a chance to flip all the way over again.
All you hear before the wave hits is just a very loud "fuck."
Everyone can hear it. It echoes through the forest.
Everyone can hear it. It echoes around, and everyone stops what they're doing to just look at the absolute catastrophe that's happened.
I'm sure he's fine. Hopefully.
However, right at the bank of this, I'm gonna hold Harlow for a moment and sort of move through the water a little bit and then sort of fly up and put him back onto the wave because I can fly and swim.
You put him on his
Harlow,
board.
Well, I'm
you
gonna like hold him under his armpits and sort of like at speed drop him back onto the wave like a sort of drop in.
Harlow,
Like,
you
onto the
feel
wave or onto my
so.
board?
No, just let me.
On-
Got you, man. I got
on-
this.
onto
You
your board,
feel
onto the
so defeated. You're like, oh my god, my first L. Like, it's bad. And then
First
all
L.
of a sudden, you feel someone hold on to your armpits, hold under your armpits, and lift you out of the water, maybe 10 feet in the air, and you just get dropped. And you get dropped, and you get dropped directly onto your board again as you ride the rest of the wave over to the shore.
Can I if I have enough speed, I want to try to do what I was originally going to do, and if I land this, it'll be sick as fuck.
Go
Can
for
I
Go for it.
basically what's going to happen is I'm going to use this speed, and I'm just going to go directly up the wave. And what I do is, like, as I'm reaching the top, I'm going to kick the board out from below me up into the air, and then as it reaches like high up in the air, I'm going to misty step up to it, grab it, and I'm going to try to ride the board
Oh my god.
I'm
on the
gonna
top of the wave.
Fuck!
I'm gonna make that a performance check
With inspiration, baby.
with Rock Crusher giving you an inspiration die. He really wants this to happen.
Add a D6 to that, my dude.
Performance, come on. That's not too bad.
Wait, technically, could I like have given him advantage because of just how cool?
I mean, he did put me back on my board. I don't know if you want to count that, but like,
No. No,
way
he
I-
is. This trick has nothing to do with you.
The way I
This
dropped him in, like giving him enough momentum.
Rock
No,
Crusher, I am
you-
so grateful for your I'm so grateful for your inspiration. Because with inspiration, that's a soft 20.
Let's go.
It would have been quite a bit worse had it not gotten inspiration.
Okay.
Every party needs a
So Rock Crusher drops you onto your board again, and you feel determined once more. A bit more on the soggier side than before, but you're very inspired. And
I like
you
whip my hair back as I'm going up.
you whip your hair around and you start riding this wave directly vertically into the air. You kick the board out from under your feet and sort of just start free falling until in an instant becoming a cloud of smoke and then all of a sudden being directly on top of your board again as you land back onto the wave.
I like ride right on top of the wave until the wave comes crashing down and use the momentum it gives me to get back to shore.
Didn't they do that trick in the Barbie movie?
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never even watched a Barbie movie, so I
Yeah,
actually don't even know.
I'm gonna like dolphin through the wave at the same time.
It's so cinematic.
Make dolphin noises. I dare you. I dare you.
I'm a marine biologist. Okay, this is my deal.
It's beautiful. Brings a tear to my eye, man.
Wonderful. 10 out of 10 dolphin noises.
And dolphins are evil, by the way.
They are.
Yeah.
They are evil.
Well, let's not get into those implications.
glad we're agreeing.
Anyways.
For once.
Do I get back to the shore?
Yes, you successfully make it back to the shore.
Like a bit of sweat. Like it's it may be water, maybe sweat dripping down Harlow's forehead. Just like
It's like a scene from Baywatch.
Yeah.
I think that's enough of that for right now.
I'm gonna dolphin out of the water onto the beach and sort of whichever one it is, prestidigitation or thaumaturgy, just a bunch of sparks behind me,
Oh my God.
Wow.
like little
Wow.
fireworks.
You guys both looked amazing.
And here's Virtue, who just
We're so
casually
great.
comes back. Probably almost falls off the board because they're not used to like getting off of it. I guess that wasn't really taught to Virtue. It was like you're
Not
on.
really.
How do you get off? Virtue almost falls on their face. Don't. They do not. Unless you want me to roll, I will roll.
No, it's okay.
Okay, but it kind of like walks over and it's just like, I thought you died at least 2 times.
No, I'm fine. Didn't break anything, did I?
Virtue like looks. You look like you're standing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel great though. I might have to go do that more often.
I don't think you've broken anything if you feel great.
Ah, yes,
Maybe the board.
fucking surfing buddy, finally.
Oh,
It's gonna take more than that to kill us. Oh,
yeah, exactly. Take a
oh,
more than
put
that
my
to
hand
kill
up.
me.
Put my hand up for a really fucking sick high five.
Yeah, fucking just smack that hand, man. Yeah, that shit.
Both of you roll sleight of hand right now.
Oh my
I was
God.
gonna say, I would like to roll for the high five.
Luckily,
Both-
I have proficiency in that.
We're giving each other assistance because how cool it was.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
That was 2 14s anyway. That's an 18.
I did get a better roll on my second one. 17.
Okay. You successfully hit each other's hand the first time. You don't need to go back in for seconds to try again.
I'm also gonna thaumaturgy like a massive cracking noise the moment we like high five.
Virtue is startled by said cracking noise.
What do we do now? I mean, what else do we do on the on the beach?
I don't think we can top that. That was coolest shit anyone's ever done ever.
Yeah, I mean, I know, but like.
Virtue just looks at Elena and is like, how'd I do? I know I'm not didn't do what they did, but
You did pretty good for your first time out on the waves.
nice.
I throw a fish for Tiamat.
Nice.
Fish.
Breaker and Tiamat are still trying to dig their hole.
Yeah, I throw it down the hole.
Tiamat jumps in the hole and then comes out with a fish, completely unfazed, and starts eating it. But when she shakes off the water, some of it gets onto Breaker, and he sort of like squawks in annoyance.
Oh
my goodness.
I'll prestidigitation and dry Tiamat and break her off.
Nice. They seem completely unfazed and start digging their hole again.
Hell yeah. That is the commitment we like to see in this party.
Eventually they'll get to the bottom.
How long do you think they're gonna keep digging?
As long as they want. I mean, it's a beach episode. Take as long as they like.
Exactly.
Exactly. What's a beach episode?
Yeah.
That's
What's an episode?
I mean, you got to enjoy the non-plot relevance. I mean,
Yeah. How often are we able to sit down and not fear our lives and not fear having to, get our asses kicked and not having some random person come out
It
of the
would
blue?
take a lot of time to explain like multi-dimensional travel and entertainment of a dimension. It's a
Yeah, I
very,
get
very,
you. I get
very
you.
complicated system. Just go with it, Just
Yeah,
accept
that's
it.
She like
alright.
leans into Elena. Is like, might be a little crazy.
It's okay. Why does my voice sound so much similar to Opie's voice?
I
No
don't
idea.
know.
We don't question it.
You could
We
say
certainly don't act alike.
Oh no, they do not. No, not at all.
you could say that Harlow and I are mentally ill because we're fucking sick.
Yeah, dude, sick.
Okay.
Oh no, not the accent.
This could be way worse.
Not the servitude accent.
I mean, hey, at least he's not like trying to
Coward.
rub like coconut oil all over him, being like, "Yeah, I gotta get that summer bod."
Harlow,
At least he's
did
not
you
doing
put
that.
sunscreen on?
I don't need coconut oil. My skin is naturally greasy.
Harlow, did
Considering
you
with half
put
the shit.
on
Yeah.
sunscreen?
I mean, can't I like? Can I like try to get like a tan? I mean, like that. I mean,
There's a difference
can I
between a
tan?
tan and a skin cancer.
But
Come here.
fine.
That reminds Virtue, and Virtue looks at Elena and is like, "Did you put on sunscreen?"
She gets ready to like take a run for it.
Yeah, of course I did.
Are you lying?
You know, it
Insight
kind of
check.
like negates itself if I'm in the water, so I'm just gonna go back in there, you know.
Why
Insight
don't
check.
you come here and
No,
we
no,
can
no, no, no.
situate?
You
No, come on.
little thing can't force me to do anything.
But Rock can technically because I think
Insight
he
check?
might
Does
be
Rock
streaming.
Crusher care?
I don't know.
I think she was
Rock.
clearly lying. I think she
Yeah,
was
it was kind
clearly
of
lying.
obvious.
Yeah,
I
she's
know,
lying
I
to
know.
you.
I have scales. I don't need sun cream.
Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about.
Virtue's like, I'll put it on you.
Fine,
Sure.
that's good. Oh, you weren't talking to me.
No, I wasn't. I would not touch it. Thank you.
No one wants to put
That
sunscreen on
was
you.
gonna get really awkward. I'm really glad.
Ask your girlfriend or fling.
Not my girlfriend. Thank you for clarifying. What is my
Yeah?
what is my paramour doing?
Okay.
I don't know what to describe him like. I'd say
She
one night stand. She's coming to the beach with us, so
Yeah, that's the same thing that almost practically the same thing that happened with Opie. Just you see how that went.
Yeah.
You look over at her for the first time in like maybe 2 hours and you see that she has made a not to scale, that would make sense. She's made a 3D dragon in the sand.
Damn.
To scale would be depressing.
Yeah, that's why
That would be
Yeah.
impressive.
not to scale.
It's a fully grown red dragon.
Yeah, it's a full red dragon. No, it's not a
20 feet tall.
realistic dragon, but it is a pretty substantial dragon for being in the sand.
That's pretty fucking cool.
And that is
Good
pretty
job.
cool.
Thanks. I've learned a lot about dragon anatomy since something happened.
I don't need that detail. It kind of goes over to Virtue. Like, I didn't need
That
to know
wasn't.
this.
I'm a researcher for dragon kind.
That's what she's
You
talking
are?
about.
Hold up. Now I'm curious. I don't want to know what Rock said. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear what Rock said.
Right. Muffling Rock's voice out. You're like just muffling it out.
On a
Yeah,
scale
it's
of
like
1 to 10, how much does this dragon sculpture resemble Rock Crusher?
It resembles Rock Crusher, maybe a 6, but you don't know how much racially motivated that is because the dragons sort of look the same.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it. Yeah.
Ooh.
Coming from the changeling character, that's rich.
No.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna ask you, be like,
I
how often do
play.
you research?
I am in charge of your legacy.
And we haven't even
You
touched
can't
on what.
call
You're
me the
right.
changeling character anymore.
I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
You
I'm
might
gonna
as well
ask.
call me a fucking furry because I played Opie more than Ace in this goddamn campaign.
I'm actually gonna be honest.
Sorry.
I'm shocked Ace didn't just come out the fucking blue, being like, "Hey, we're at the beach. No one told me." Wow.
Who?
Or a
I was.
goddamn orc. Literally anything. You know how long? I've only played 2 changeling characters. One of
I'm
them.
sorry. Come on.
Didn't you do Frey?
Oh yeah, 3. My B. You know how much I
No, it's
care
fine.
about people. Anyways, we continue.
I'm gonna ask, be like,
4,
how often do you
actually.
research?
4,
Okay.
actually. I just realized. I just remembered another.
How often do you research dragons? Like, how do you do it often?
It's my work for the Torchblades.
Hmm.
You know, ever since the dragons went extinct, we've just been trying to learn more about them.
Do you have any interesting facts or anything of interest?
Well, other than a few outliers, dragons went extinct 6,000 years ago when the Ironblades tried to take over.
Mm-hmm.
They saw the dragons as competition and wanted to get rid of them before they could get rid of the Ironblades. So they completely
Sound.
destroyed everything of them and then held captive to all of the dragonborns and dragon-type races on Hulta. And that means that my tribe took a heavy blow to that because most of us were dragonborns at the time. And
Damn.
they
That,
almost manipulated them into believing that the Ironblade saved them from their own lineage. And so every dragonborn on Hulta since then were born in Ironblade. Whether they ran from the tribe is a different story, but they were all born in Ironblade. But
damn.
some of
I
them
feel.
have come to us and are trying to explain to us the process so that we might be able to resurrect the dragon race and the dragons in the future. And I help with that by going around finding dragons and asking questions.
That's really sounds like a handful, especially
I,
research. What you have to do for a living.
I feel conflicted about this information now.
Well, what's wrong, Rock? What's wrong
You
with this
know,
information you've now learned?
What's wrong?
I was going to tell you last night, but you weren't
Well,
really.
I mean, no, that part's cool. It's just the whole part that my species were enslaved.
It wasn't really enslaved. It started off like that, but when they all got brainwashed, they sort of just became servants instead of slaves.
I,
I mean,
I,
I feel that's a synonym.
yeah, they're kind of still slightly related. They still have still under the bar. They still have
Well,
to do work.
you're obviously not a slave, so.
Oh no, I'm definitely not. I'm
Rock would kick someone's ass if they tried to enslave them.
I have actually. I've done that a few times.
Well, actually, thinking back, we were captured once, broke out, and that
Yeah,
was a
exactly.
fun time.
Well, I've been captured twice. That time we were captured. That was a good time as well.
I pray to God we don't end up there again. I hate that place.
I mean,
Ugh.
I like to go back to like, sort of sightseeing kind of tour.
Yeah.
Maybe it's tourists.
Mm. Let's leave that place there. We probably won't be visiting that place for a while.
It's on the bucket list. It's not
Yeah.
up there, but I'd like to go back at some point. I got fond memories.
It was
Fond
nice.
memories?
If you look past all of
Yeah,
the
I got a cool rock.
I also got a cool rock. I like pulling out like the cleaning stuff.
I
I also
forgot
have
you
a
had
cool
that!
rock.
Oh
We
yeah,
all
like
know.
that's what kind of like shows it off. It's just like this. It cleans almost anything off of you. So like, say you're covered in like sand, muck, like it cleans everything. Like if you have something dirty, it could be cleaned like right then and there.
I mean,
Mm.
I can do that with magic.
I mean, but the cleaning stone has it to where you're not, dealing with shit. And I can do it whenever I'm not around you. So not all of us have to keep going to you for the cleaning.
When you put it
So
like
now
that,
the two of us can do it.
when you put it like that, it sounds kind of creepy.
In
But
my
yeah,
opinion, rock crushers is a lot cooler than yours.
yeah. I mean, it's a rock. I think rock does it better, obviously.
Are we talking about me or my rock?
We are talking about
Or the
you
cool
and how
rock.
you clean
My cool
people.
rock. The cool rock is pretty cool. Check this. I'm just gonna throw a rock. I'm just gonna throw it at Harlow.
Oh gosh.
Oh. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I was actually gonna have Harlow throw his rock at Otto.
Oh god.
Oh, look at that! It's a triangle.
I was not even throwing the rock, and I was ever like.
Okay.
Well, that sucks, doesn't it?
Okay.
Can I like?
I'm not throwing it with any force. It's just like a sort of gentle.
Oh, I'm throwing mine with force.
Okay, let's take this in pieces. Let's take this in pieces. Rock Crusher, roll to hit.
I was like about to turn to Harlow and be like, "Oh yeah," and then just wonk.
For the cool rock, where it is in my inventory.
I've been turned green.
You don't know
Well,
what
there
color
are
you've
some
been
there
turned
are
to.
some color there are some interesting colors
Yeah.
on that wheel.
I'm
Yeah.
scared to know what
Yeah.
colors are on
By
the
the way,
wheel.
now, like Claire, if I'm not mistaken, it's a D20 of different colors,
It's
right?
I don't think I came up with the full D20 of colors, but hold on.
Oh.
I might get a random color generator. Hold on.
No. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
The colorful rock has already been made.
No, it'd be worse if like it hits Otto and it's just white.
It's a D12. It's a D12.
It'd be funnier if I hit you when you turn into a rainbow.
Oh my god.
That's like if like either a 20 or a 1 is rolled.
Please,
Rainbow.
please.
Okay,
Just
Rock Crusher, what did you get to hit Harlow?
Oh, it's just 16.
16. No, that doesn't hit.
Damn.
You sort of just like
Do you know what? I was say, do you know what? Harlow canonically accidentally, well, like bringing his arm back to throw his at Otto, it hits him in the arm.
so at the same time, you guys are on the same wavelength. Rock Crusher throws his cool rock at Harlow, and Harlow throws his colorful rock at Otto.
Do I need to make a roll to hit on that?
If I'm being honest,
Yes.
anything you roll will be automatic, so let's be honest.
Is it considered an improvised weapon, by the way? Because it's a rock?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, great. I get a better roll to hit then.
Fuck.
I don't think you're dodging that. That's a 25.
Yeah, I like I said, I'm pretty sure you'll hit me no matter what, so roll
Okay.
that D12.
No,
Just
you're the one that
fucking
rolls the D12.
bam.
No, Otto was like about to turn looking to Harlan, just like, oh yeah, and just like gets a
Nailed it
whack
right.
in the face.
Otto, roll a
Also right in the
D12.
face.
Alright, I'm on it, give me a minute.
And Harlow, roll damage.
There's a D12.
How much? What damage do I roll for it?
I'd
It would
assume
be an
it's
unarmed strike
bludgeoning.
if you didn't do anything. If there isn't anything you get with improvised weapons.
If
I've got a-
I improvise a weapon, it does whatever damage type the weapon resembles the most. So like if the weapon, like I don't know what you'd consider that.
It's a rock, I'd assume it's bludgeoning.
Probably like a D4 bludgeoning at most.
Okay.
Yeah. But I got a 9.
Plus
Okay.
strength.
Roll a D4.
6 damage if I'm adding my strength.
Okay, Otto, you take 6 damage, and Otto
Yeah,
roll
I'm
a
on it.
D4.
Oh, okay. This is interesting. A 4.
You have been turned purple for 4 hours.
I don't think looking at just like, what the fuck? I'm having Vietnam
How does that?
flashbacks here.
No.
I was like looking, just like horrified, like, oh my god, oh god.
It's the exact
Oh.
same shade of purple.
Yeah,
I was like
it's
looking,
the
like
exact
Otto,
same.
Otto like
Harlow
looks
walks
at their
by,
hands like,
picks up his rock. Walks by, picks up his rock. That's what mine does. I'm gonna go do something else.
Otto looks like looking at their hands like kind of sort of traumatized, like, oh my god. I'm happy that it's the colorful rock and not the family. Oh my god. At least I'm not dripping ooze. Like as I kind of look at their body, like, yeah, no, I'm still scrawny as shit, almost bones. Yeah, it's me.
That color change does give me an idea, though. And I'm going to disguise self as a aquan,
Okay.
or like a sea elf or whatever they're called, like
Triton.
sea people. Yeah, Triton.
I believe
Gotcha.
there's sea elves and tritons, so
There are, but I don't care.
Whichever one looks coolest.
Oh, also Claire,
Yes.
I'm curious. Definitely don't have any intention. Did we canonically get alcohol before we left?
I would assume
Oh
so.
my god.
That's what we said.
Sure.
I got loads.
Harlow's gonna start going and making a hammock and just drinking while he's doing it.
Hey Virtue, I bought wine. I know you drink that. Would you like to drink with me? If you're not doing anything else.
oh Claire, I DM'd you, but
Oh shoot. Okay.
that was okay. Nothing important.
It's serious.
Virgil is like, sure.
Nice.
Could tits. Could I have a glass?
You're probably just gonna have to drink from the bottle. I did not bring glasses, at least not wine glasses.
I have
At least
cups.
waterfall it.
I would hope Virtue would waterfall it. Does anyone like as Otto kind of like looks to everyone else? Is anyone else wanting drinks? Like looks to Harlow, is like he's fine. Does anyone else want any drinks? I have a variety. As like they're kind of
Harlow's
going
got,
through
like,
their bottle.
Harlow's got like a bottle half the size of his torso.
For real. I was like going through their bag, like I got rum, I got tequila, I got whatever the fuck this purple shit is. Like it keeps like pulling out fucking beverages. Like I got this, I got that, you name it, it's probably somewhere in here.
Or she like goes to their bag that they left somewhere on the beach and then pulls out like 2 cups because I actually canonically have 2 cups. I think.
Okay. Okay.
How nice.
So walks up and is like, "I have an extra cup if you want it."
Please. What kind of wine do you want? It's like they're pulling out like different like types of wine. Don't question like where they came from. It's like I was just pulling out bottles after bottles.
Red is fine. How much alcohol did you buy? How expensive was that?
You do not need to add. You just shh. It's fine. It's fine. Just
Did you buy Victoria's whole stock?
let's just say that she won't have to pay any house mortgages for a while.
That's nice.
For a few generations.
Help.
God. Okay.
Is that because
But-
the bank is going to take her house? Or because you gave her so much money that she doesn't have to worry about it?
Whatever you think seems nicer.
Virtue is just gonna pour himself a glass of red wine and then sip on it casually.
I was probably gonna. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go all the way because satyrs get advantage when it comes to drinking. Just pull the like out the hardest liquor they have, pour a cup, and just down it.
That
See how
advantage
this
has not
goes.
helped you before, but
Okay.
Actually, no, because I didn't. Okay, no. Here's the thing. When Otto first drank, I didn't know satyrs had advantage in drinking, so those were not with advantage.
oh,
Well, we'll see now. Roll con save.
While they're rolling that, as they pull out that bottle, Harlow's eyes like dart that direction.
Otto was just like going through the bag, sees that Harlow looked over, and is like holding out like another bottle. That will be a 20.
Toss it.
Otto is just like looking at their arm, looking at Harlow, just shakes their head, like showing that their arm's like a stick, and it's just like, don't trust my arm throwing skill.
Are they at least 30 feet away from me?
Actually, yeah, I was about to actually ask that myself.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna.
I'll
Okay,
just
so
trade.
I'll.
I was
All
gonna
you
just
see
trade
is.
Neckham right over there.
I was just say you just see like this hand just imagine just float over with the bottle and just hand it to you.
That's useful.
Otto just kind of nods like
Ew.
Otto just like finishes down the whole thing. It's just all right. So I got a 20.
You feel mostly unscathed from downing the whole bottle of alcohol.
Otto's just like looking at the bottle. It's just like, damn, I finished it.
Oh, also, Claire, how's me making my hammock coming along?
Roll a survival check.
Good thing I have
I'm gonna-
expertise in that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
wonder
kinda,
where you
like,
got
look to the
that
elf.
from.
I'm gonna
I
look to the
wonder
elf
where I
lady and
did
be
too.
like, "Would you like a bottle?"
No.
I'm gonna like kind of raise my voice a little bit. Would anyone here like a bottle? Literally, I got shit tons.
Oh,
So
fuck.
whatever you like,
by,
I can get you.
by the way, that roll is a 29.
Okay. You
So
have a
all
you have a
Getting
great
hosty rolls
hammock.
over here. I have a fucking amazing. I've got like a little top over it too to like keep the
Yeah,
sun out of my eyes.
you almost made a tiny house for yourself.
Harlow's just like laying in the hammock, just taking drinks off his bottle, swinging back and forth a little bit.
Has anyone wanted any of the like, God knows how many bottles of alcohol?
Got any
How
rose?
many
Elena
bottles you
hasn't
got?
stepped up.
Otto's like looking in the bag, and it's just like probably enough to last us like a couple years.
Any rose?
Otto like kind of goes through the bag and pulls out like the rosé. Like, here you go. I got like 20 more of these.
What
The
color is
fuck?
the rose? What color is the rose?
Mm, that's a good
Very-
question. What color is rosé?
Is it
I don't know.
darker? Is it a darker colored rose?
It's probably a darker color.
I'll pass.
Do you want a lighter one? It's like Otto goes back to rummaging, pulls out a lighter.
I would prefer a lighter one. I prefer the Provence.
All right, well here you go. This is a lighter one.
Hell yeah.
Hell.
Just yells
Otto's
out
our
to Elena.
designated bartender.
For real. Otto kind of like looks over to Elena and be like, "Hey yo, what do you drink?"
Nothing at the moment. The last time I got drunk, I had sex.
I don't. Good to know.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah. It was with Virtue too. It was kind of weird.
Otto like looks to Virtue like,
What?
Spit out their drink.
What?
Virtue? Is there something that I was not told of? Why? What? Huh? When did this happen?
First she turns
Last
invisible.
night?
I'm gonna finger gun around, make everyone's drinks cold with thaumaturgy.
Virtue
Ah,
turn.
very
I'm
nice.
using invisibility. Virtue's turning invisible.
Virtue, you can't just disappear from your problems. What happened?
It wasn't a problem. It was pretty nice.
Virtue
the wonders
completely gone.
The
Disappeared.
wonders of magic.
I think you killed
can
Virtue through
relieve
embarrassment.
your problems.
Well, Virtue, like, Otto kind of like pulls out like a whole bottle of wine, just kind of puts it like in the sand so it's standing upright. I think you'll need that.
No.
So you enjoy that.
What?
Oh yeah,
Anyways,
sorry, Harlow.
Otto, Otto, can I get another drink? Maybe like 3.
do you want like two bottles this time? Because that was kind of a heavy thing to learn.
Actually, you know, make it 4. Make it
4.
4.
Okay, yeah, I got this. This Otto kind of like as like 4 hands come out and just give all 4 bottles.
What, you don't like the
Good
idea of
luck,
your
guy.
sister having sex? Huh?
It's not. I don't think it's that.
No, I
old.
just didn't. No, I just don't want to hear about it.
Oh,
really
you don't want to hear about the idea of us going into a room together, you know, taking
no,
off all of
I
our
tell
clothing.
You know
I
what?
was
You
like
know what,
looking over
I can play
to.
this game too. You really want me to play this game?
Can we not? Please
Yeah,
not
go
talk?
for it, huh?
Are we
You know
about to
what?
have like a competition of who had it better? Like this is not what I want. Please, I don't want this.
Harlow like takes 3 of the bottles and just like holds them all above his mouth and starts
Oh my god.
drinking.
I
Make
was like
it-
in the back, like go.
Make a con save with disadvantage.
Like I was just
Also,
cheering Harlow on.
keep in mind, Harlow was also drinking off another bottle before this.
Yeah.
I was like looking over. It's just like, well, this is not the worst thing he's done.
No.
I think that's the worst con save I've ever gotten on Harlow.
What
Please
is it?
don't tell me.
It's a 10.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Did you got that one for a second?
Yeah, I thought so too.
No, I got a 2. I just have a +8.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So your intrusive thoughts get to you as you're sort of like thinking about like visualizing it, and the more you think about it, the more you just want to drink. So you just keep drinking, even though you start to feel like shit. You just keep drinking until the images you just get out of your mind. And by the time that you're done with all three, you feel the hammock swaying, and it gives you so much nausea that you just go off the side of it and just throw up into the sand.
You good there, Harlow? I think it's like kind of like looking over at a rock. I think it's time to cut him off, don't you think?
Nah, give him more.
Bottle.
I'm saying that's your last bottle.
I thought we were talking about our things. You know, that elf of there does anal.
You did too.
I was just sighing, and it's just like, I'm so happy no one that I've been with is able to say, oh, wait, no, Elena. Shit.
I just want to point out really quick that altogether, throughout all the bottles that Harlow has on him, whether they be empty or full, is 6 right now. And he's drank
like,
40
He's
of
going
them.
through it.
I don't know,
He's
look
going
over
through
to
the
Elena
ringer.
and be like, do not tell
I'm
anyone.
gonna start. Harlow's gonna start trying to down, like in between, like throwing up. He's gonna start drinking another one.
Oh, God. I was like,
Obi
turning to Elena, like,
at this point will come up to you and like forcefully take the bottles away from you.
I can put them in my bag if you need
No.
me to.
No. These are going to be burnt.
You're not gonna burn the alcohol.
Yes, I am.
No, that's a waste of perfectly good alcohol I paid.
I don't want it to be anywhere near him. This is the second day in a row that he has been like this.
Okay, you can blame Elena for today. Let's be honest here.
What did I do? I'm just being honest. Can I not be honest anymore?
I know, I'm scared of how honest you will be, because now everyone's talking about their sex life, and no one knows mine besides you.
Are we not talking
Wait.
about the idea how both of them pegged each other?
None of us need to know this.
Wait, why does Elena know Otto's sex life?
No,
Because remember
it's about
when
Rock
Elena
Crusher,
checked
because they just talked about it.
Otto's telling Elena, because and Elena only knows Otto's was because of when we were checking the earring that Quinn gave Virtue. Quinn was just, when Quinn told Elena, was like, hey, want to see this? And Elena, being curious, said, yeah, let's do this, and saw every single memory of Otto.
Yeah, yours is
up until their death.
Yours is weird.
That is kind of weird.
I unfortunately also know.
You haven't looked through it. I don't think you've looked
You
through
didn't
it.
look through it.
I saw your ass on a collar.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I know.
Saw a collar.
Oh, I forgot you had sex with Ace. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's why I said it. That's why I was concerned. I was like, ah, shit. Please don't tell me Ace is gonna show up and be like, hey, wait, hold up.
Okay, this conversation sounds very fun, but it's also getting a little creepy.
As long as Ace does not show up, I don't care.
I'm gonna go look for shiny things at the bottom of the sea.
Try to find me like a seashell or something, like a really big one.
Sure, yeah, will do. I'll see you guys in like an hour.
Alright.
Stop being perverts.
Well, who wants another round of drinks besides Harlow?
No, don't drink and swim, you'll get a cramp.
I'm not planning to.
By the way, I have a side question really quick. I don't remember what we ever decided on this.
Yeah.
Did we ever decide if Harlow's echoes are drunk whenever he's drunk?
Probably, yeah.
That's a good
because I mean, like at least in this, like in the morning, his echo didn't have a hangover, so.
Yeah. You know, you can decide.
You know what? Nah. Nah, Harlow's just gonna create an echo to talk for him for now.
He's like throwing up while that echo is just like, so yeah, he might be feeling like shit, but I'm not, so I can talk as much as I want.
Yeah. For some reason, I don't know why, but I've come to the decision that Harlow and his Echo have like slightly different personalities. I don't know
Okay.
why.
Now that they're not
What's wrong with
emotion
that?
based, you're
Different,
giving
but
its own
it's
personality.
a little different.
Harlow has schizophrenia.
Otto's like looking
Whoa.
around, being like, Virtue, how long are you gonna be invisible for? How long is this gonna be for?
Yeah,
You
Virtue's
do
got a
not
bunch of
get a response?
they've got a
Can
bunch
I?
of sand stuck to their legs though, from sitting in the sand, so you can very
Yeah,
clearly
Nah.
still see
and you
where
can
they
see
are.
Okay,
footprints.
you would know they have moved away.
We
Yeah,
can
but
see
we
your
can still
footprints
we
in the
can we can
sand.
yeah
Yes,
we can
yes.
see the footprints in the sand, and we can see the sand stuck to your legs.
As one, I didn't say there's any sand stuck to my legs. Two, yes,
If
you
you're
could
on the
probably see the footprints, but then you would see that Virtue walked away.
if you're on the beach, you always have sand stuck to your legs. It just
For real.
happens, whether you want
Stuck
it
to
or not.
everything.
Sand will get everywhere, in your hair, in your ears,
Especially if you're like coming from the ocean. Oof. Yikes.
or it's awful.
Yeah.
I hate the sea.
Pretty sure majority of
Coming from
us
the
are
marine
covered in sand.
biologist? Question mark.
I know. I don't know why I chose this.
Well, since you have brought attention back to Virtue, then you would see that that there was footprints,
Mm-hmm.
and they went basically walked off to basically the polar opposite side of the beach, and then Virtue would just uncloak and just
I
they're
think
just like sitting there like covering their face like nope, I'm
I don't
done.
want to be here anymore. I was like gonna go over and be like, "Do you want me to clean the sand off of you, like just a bit with the stone?"
I feel like it will just reappear.
I mean, it's sand. You're at the beach. It will reappear. I'm just saying so you can feel
Maybe
slightly cleaner.
that I will never
Usable
feel nope, not this.
sexuality.
Okay.
I mean, hey, this
Do I
could be
find
way
anything
worse.
cool?
I'll say if no one else is talking, I'll go. But
I was talking.
oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Why don't we build the biggest sandcastle?
Do I find anything cool in the bottom of the sea?
Make an investigation check.
You find a whole ass triton.
Natural one, baby.
You see a jellyfish thinking it's really cool, and then it gets defensive and stings you. You see a puffer fish, it's pretty cool, but then you get
Do I eat
poked.
it?
You start eating it, and then it puffs up and it hurts a bit.
Then I die of neurotoxic poisoning.
Yeah, but you don't because you like find a living starfish. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I do like a sort of mermaid man kind of thing from SpongeBob with on my face.
Yeah, even though like you don't have a nose, so it barely covers anything.
Yeah, it doesn't look as good, but it still tickles.
But most noticeably, you see the migrating dragon turtles.
Whoa!
Wow.
How nice.
Yeah,
I'm gonna beeline it. Well, I say beeline my shot. I'm just gonna sort of swim straight up very quickly and fly like 20 feet out of the water and shout, "Dragon turtles!"
I was immediately like getting up and it's just like booking it.
Harlow 2 takes out a blanket from Harlow 1's bag, throws it on top of him, and then starts walking over to the beach side.
Stand near the sort of hover near the shore and shout, 5 gold for trips out to the dragon turtles, 5 gold a person.
I'll go myself, thank you.
Opie says that she'll oblige to go.
Hell yeah.
You can add
No problem.
5 gold.
And I'm gonna use polymorph to turn myself into some like kind of sea creature. I don't know what kind of sea creature I can turn into it because I don't feel like looking up any challenge ratings. But yeah, a decently
Okay.
sized sea creature so I could see them.
Fish.
I feel
It's
like
always a
most of them.
fish. I was
Most of
like
them
The
something that
fuck else do you
couldn't be
want me
eaten.
to turn you to?
Just something that can't be eaten that easily
I
because
was
I
like,
don't want to
oh,
be
it's always a
eaten.
fish. Like I was okay.
Harlow 2 gets sad that he can't go because he'll be going more than 30 feet.
FYI, Otto, a giant shark is a challenge rating of 5, so that's entirely within your.
Okay, that works.
It's a huge creature, huge beast.
Yeah, that works.
Breaker's flying up to you, and you see him like immediately just dart past you and fly on top of and just sitting on top of the dragon turtle's back as they're close enough to the surface. Easy, man.
I'll like kind of position Opie on my back, like while we're taking off flying. I'll hold her in my arms, kind of thing. And
Mm-hmm.
then once actually flying, place her on my back, so it's sort of less awkward.
Right? Harlow,
Yeah.
are you gonna go to the dragon turtle?
Do you know what? Harlow 2 goes over to Harlow 1, throws all his belongings off of him, picks him up, throws him over his shoulder, and starts walking that way.
Okay, I will say you'll have to swim there.
You know what? Can I try to surf there? I'll just lay him down. I'll just stand on top of myself. I'll lay him down flat across the board that I'm going on, and then I'll just surf like that.
Vomits into the ocean.
Sure.
It's fine. He'll probably wake up if he starts drowning.
Probably, hopefully.
Or rock pressure will
I'm
get him.
surprised Opie's
Whatever.
allowing this.
Well,
Opie
Harlow's doing it to
can't see
himself.
it.
What do you mean?
Opie can't see it. She's in the air.
Ah.
You see, Elena swimming there, very strong, I guess. She's swimming. She swims past Harlow's surfboard, and she sort of just like looks at him and then just shakes her head. She just keeps swimming over there.
I look at her and I shake my head back.
Virtue would follow eventually.
How?
I have a surfboard.
Okay. So in total, there are 2 dragon turtles, one larger than the other. The first one is about 50 feet wide and 30 feet long, and the other one is only about 20 feet by 10 feet. So it's like a baby and it's mama. But the dragon turtles, they're very docile at the moment, and they don't even really notice that you're going up to them. So they just keep swimming slowly in the warm waters as all of you eventually get onto the dragon turtle's back with Opie and Elena and Breaker and Tiamat,
Nice.
I guess.
Yeah, Tiamat's doing their own thing. They're off catching mice in town.
So no Tiamat.
Was here.
Tiamat's just vibing.
Yeah.
Keith is just flying above.
Yeah.
I'm not going on the back, but I'm gonna go in the water with the dragon turtle.
Swim with the turtles.
Yeah.
Just think about it, your long lost ancestors of the sea.
Yeah, I'm gonna say hi. I speak Draconian.
Yeah. The
Whatever.
one form that wasn't executed and completely went extinct.
Yeah. They're dragons. Of an extent.
So in the name, that counts.
They speak the ancestral language.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything anyone else would like to do?
Uh,
After being like, Virtue's just gonna kind of like go up to Opie carefully, seeing I don't want to fall into the water. And then like be like, when he is conscious, and I guess I don't think he's gonna remember anything again. Let's tell him in a less direct way, please.
Don't worry. When he wakes up, he is going to get a stern talking to.
Harlow 2 is like holding Harlow 1 over his shoulder, just like poking him in the face, like, you need to stay awake so I don't disappear.
I was talking to Elena. I don't know where Opie came from.
You
But
said Opie, but Mabi.
I
Yeah,
believe
you,
I
no,
said.
no, you
Did I say
did
Opie?
say Opie.
Did I say
I
Opie?
heard
yeah.
heard
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I in my brain said Elena, so we're not.
that's okay.
Retcon, redo.
Retcon, try again.
Thank
Yep.
you, thank you. First, she goes up to Elena and says, "When he is awake, he's probably not going to remember anything. But let's tell him less directly, less like that, please."
It's
Anyway, like
okay.
that.
I was just trying to tease him. I wasn't gonna tell him anything. Hey, it worked. Look at him. He's drunk all because of us. You should feel very proud.
At least he won't remember anything. But my goodness.
Well, he remembers the important things.
Oh dear.
You see Rockrush's head stick out of the water. I'm just gonna shout. You guys wanna ask the dragon turtles anything?
You can speak to them.
Mm,
Yeah, I mean they speak Draconic.
I think I can probably speak to them too, but
I might. I just need to check
I
over a spell.
I wouldn't risk it.
You want to be
Comprehend.
special.
These guys are like my ancestors.
It's like your great great
Really?
grandpa, you know.
She like
Yeah,
looks at them and then looks back at Rock Crusher like, I can see it.
it's like
Yeah.
it's like Return to Monkey, you know.
Do they
Except,
got like any cool stories?
I mean, I could ask them.
Yeah.
These guys live for like ever.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
mean, yeah, I'd be interested in some cool stories. Maybe they know some history that we don't know.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, Claire.
I didn't think I'd need to get up the fucking like dictionary
Deep lore.
world. I didn't need to get the lore out for this one, but whatever.
Deep lore.
Yeah.
oh my
Give me a
God.
second, I guess.
Anyone else want to ask some other questions while God thinks of some
Well, Scott
responses?
ends it in less than a minute and says, "You'll find out. Never. Goodbye, everyone."
No, I won't do that. It's fine.
Bye everyone. See you next time.
Bye.
We can run
The
this
turtle
after
is
that.
thinking. The turtle is thinking. That's what it is. Nothing else.
Yeah, they're
The
not
turtle's
for an
very
eternity.
slow. The turtle's brain works very slow, like its body.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
they live for a very long time, therefore they don't have to think very quickly. No, it's like a sort of I don't know what it's like, but you know, they live for a long time. They don't think very fast.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, what are your I'm ready for your question.
Story time.
Crusher, I'm gonna just sort of dip my head beneath the water. I'm going to the big one, the Mona turtle.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of just introduce myself. Hi, Rock Crusher. Ask their name. I can't really do a sort of underwater voice, so it's gonna be, "Hi, I'm Rock Crusher. What's your name?"
Hold on, let me get up a random name generator.
Hell yeah.
This
Help with
dragon
something
turtle
like
has become an NPC.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
yes,
It's gonna
let's go.
reappear.
Can I just look up a dragon turtle? Dragon turtle. Y'all just look up dragon. That makes sense.
We're back in like 10 seconds.
Don't worry, I'll come up with one eventually.
Also, I'm just saying that I'm like while you're looking that up, Claire, I'm just saying I'm like pretty like certain that like whenever you get drunk, you don't forget everything before you got drunk. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
No,
I mean,
you don't.
drank
Yeah.
too.
So like he's still gonna remember it. He just doesn't want to remember it right now or ever again.
I'm gonna love that conversation next session. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, no, literally, because you told me about this, and I was like, I'm gonna have to figure out what Harlow's reaction is gonna be, and I was like, it probably depends on how he's told.
Yeah, I didn't expect Elena to do that.
Hey, you
You
told me that I
remember?
had to do it,
Never mind.
so I did it a way that Elena would say it.
I knew like I had a feeling Elena would be like really brash with it, but like not like that. That was like a whole new level.
I don't think I was ready for that. I was like,
I
oh.
was Yeah, Virtue
Oh.
literally just decided to disappear from reality.
I don't blame Virtue.
It's a perfectly normal thing that people do. Or, like, I don't know, whatever we are, not people, like lizards, forest creatures, and other
And humanoid. You could just say humanoids.
humanoids. Humanoids and non-humanoids.
Yeah.
Humanoids and non-humanoids alike.
Okay. I am.
Unless you're like those weird squid people that live underground, then you do it with like a little worm in people's eyes.
What the fuck are you
Entirely
talking
different.
about?
Illithid.
Okay.
Mind flayers.
Anyways, let me. The dragon turtle introduces herself as Normo.
Normo. That's cute. Similar to Nemo.
No correlation, actually.
Oh.
Normo has been a lot of places. She is most known for protecting the Coral Blade territory, and has a bit of a rivalry with the Coral Blade creature because they are thinking that some of the work that she has done, the Coral Blade creature has done.
I'm just gonna pop my head above the water. Hey, guys, are we friends with the Coral Blades? Those guys cool?
It's like it's a friendly rivalry, not like an actual enemy.
Yeah, like was that the weird pirate girl in the underground?
Yes, I'd say we're okay. I wouldn't say friends or enemies.
Okay. Well, I mean, we did kind of like do that whole war thing with them.
Yeah.
Like with them, not against them.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, we cool with it. Okay. I'll dip my head back under and just sort of explain our little alliance with the Coral Blades, how we're tight.
That is very good to hear.
Thank you. My companions want to know if you had any sort of interesting stories. I know you've sort of been around a while.
That is correct. Well, seeing as you are of the dragon origin, I was there the week, the month, the year that it took to extinct the dragons.
Well, that's 6,000 years ago.
Yes. It was horrific. They tried to attack my kind, but they didn't see us as much of an enemy as they did all those ancient young and adult dragons. They took them down in packs, one by one. They started with the oldest, leaving only the young alive, before extracting them of what they had, their DNA, taking the eggs and crushing them and eating the embryos inside, and then killing the young ones. Then
That's fucked up.
the Coral and Torchblades first started their alliance as they came together to try and protect the last of the dragons and eventually the Dragonborns as they took them away.
Oh. Oh. Not I myself am a Ironblade, but only recently have I learned the sort of tenuous history where it turns out my kind were sort of enslaved by the Ironblades, which sort of does leave a bit of a bitter taste in my mouth, and
Yes,
kind of blows.
the Ironblades do not tell of their stories, and most of the other tribes are too worried about what the Ironblades might do if they ever told the horrific acts. So it has just been left to the extinction of the dragons and the Ironblades going into hiding after their takeover of Hulta. But there's much more to that story.
Well, there's a Torchblade, like sort of sat on your back. She's pretty cool. Also, it's also pretty good that Ironblades are pretty shit at swimming, so it's good to know that you and yours survived that sort of nasty ordeal.
Mm-hmm. I'm
I'm pretty,
thankful.
I'm pretty good at swimming. I'm, as they say, built different.
Right.
Yes.
Well, I'm thankful that you were able to learn the truth. Not many are able to.
Yes, it's quite rare that you get sort of very deep character exposition during a beach episode.
It is.
It is.
But you've brought this upon yourself by asking.
But I am grateful for these responses. These are insightful information that make an otherwise inconsequential trip to the beach substantial in the general lore. Whatever
That
that means.
was not my fault.
No. This was very useful, and it makes perfect sense, actually. Also, you guys know any cool places where there's like any sort of treasure under the water? You know, like shiny things.
Well, the areas around here have all been extracted for all of their materials, but
Burn.
the strongest of armor, the strongest of metals and minerals are found in the Coral Blade territory because they keep shafts alive there.
That's cool. Whereabouts is that? Like, could you sort of? I know you don't really have fingers, but could you like point us in a general direction?
You see, the bigger one point towards the smaller dragon turtle as it swims up to you, and with its head, it sort of points in a direction, and that direction is the waters around the east coast of Hulta, and specifically the Erie Bay port area. I don't know
Yeah,
how
I
you
know
got that all from a dragon turtle's face moving, but you.
I speak Draconic. You probably sort of added some verbal cues in there.
Well, there you go.
Cool. Is this guy? Is this your son? His daughter? I don't know. I can't tell what gender either of you guys are. It's really difficult.
This is my daughter.
Nice. She's very pretty.
Thank you.
Cool. Pleasure.
The
Head back
turtle
up on
sort
the
of.
back.
The turtle just nods towards you and then just keeps swimming.
Good news, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Turtle, lovely person.
Oh, that's nice.
Dragon, fish, thing.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Quite the conversationalist. That's her daughter over there.
Oh,
These guys, good friends with the Coral Blades, and the Torch Blades. Sort of kind of depressing story about how all the dragons were killed. Kind of same thing. That I still can't remember your name. What was it? Sorry, lady. Alice. Sorry. Same story that Alice told us on the beach. Yeah. Also pointed in the direction of the Coral Blade place. If you guys wanna, have we been there? Have we given the Coral Blade gift yet?
no, we have not actually.
What a perfect segue.
I guess that's a segue.
What is this?
Yeah.
A bubble that never pops.
That's sounds kind of useless, but
Maybe it has
whatever.
some additional
Mm.
use to it.
Maybe it
sure.
has like another meaning to it, because like with the spray, how it grows things, we misinterpret it. Maybe that we're misinterpreting this.
Potentially.
Maybe it's a foot. So
Maybe see if they know what it does. Maybe they've heard something like this. I don't know.
you have them.
Hmm?
Like Ricochet, you have the gifts.
Well, I
in
mean,
the
I
bag.
have the robot that has the gifts in my
You
bag.
have the robot that has the gifts in the bag, so pull out the robot, but probably don't put it in the water.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it really safe to do that while he's in the water?
Don't put it in the water.
Maybe put your bag up here and one of us can try and take it out.
Yeah, well, I'll go on the back, sort of dry myself off a bit of prestidigitation, and take the robot out, and we'll examine the bubble that never pops.
Okay. Make an Arcana check. Whoever is examining it.
Wait,
Who's good at Arcana?
I can try.
I'll assist on that check.
Thank you.
I can't believe I'm finding character art for a dragon turtle.
Oh my god.
Arcana, where is my... There we go. A +3. 21.
21.
This bubble that never pops is completely indestructible.
Oh.
It survives every bullet, every spell, literally everything. It cannot
So you could
be
use it as a
damaged,
shield.
burnt, all of the above.
But like, how big is it?
Foot.
It's about... No. No. It is about... like... 3 inches in diameter.
But it says a foot circumference.
Oh, I did
in
say
my mouth.
that? My B.
A foot circumference
A
bubble that never pops.
I'm
I
gonna
wrote
say a
no.
foot. I'm gonna say a foot diameter bubble.
That makes more sense as circumference because I don't really feel like doing any sort of like pi squared.
Okay, fine. Foot circumference bubble.
No, the diameter was better. For circumference, we have to do some like square root of pi.
I'm not
Okay.
doing
Find
any
the
math.
diameter.
Foot diameter bubble.
A foot diameter bubble. Okay, so and can it act as a shield, or is it just like does everything go through it, but it can't be broken?
It's a bubble.
It's an
It can hold
indestructible
a
bubble.
big.
I think that's the problem.
It's an
But it's
instructive.
kind of awkward to use as a shield.
You can
I
hold
would-
on to the bubble, but it's still floating around. It's just it just won't pop.
I'm asking if it won't pop because everything bounces off of it, or just phases through it.
It absorbs it practically.
Okay, so it doesn't go out the other end. It just like
No.
okay. It absorbs anything that comes at it, so it's just indestructible.
That's pretty cool. Let's give it back to the robot before we lose it.
Before it floats
Okay.
away.
No. I mean, if it
Yeah,
floats
robot.
away, I think Rock can just go fly
Yeah,
after
I can
it.
get it, but
I don't want it. Here, robot. Have the bubble.
okay. I'm putting it away.
Give the robot his bubble back. He's having.
Okay, a robot take
Robot.
back the bubble.
Here, robot.
took-
Get in the bag.
You put the robot back into the bag. It stares at you with its lifeless face as you see an almost tear shed in its eyes. As you
Oh my god.
completely
Into
get
the
it.
void.
As you shove it into the bag.
What is pain? Don't get that.
Yeah.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
Is there
Every
anything
night.
you would
I-
like? Is
I
there
can
any
feel my leg.
you would like to do on the dragon turtle?
Mm,
I,
not that I can think of.
I was just saying, I could sort of ask if these guys could give us a lift.
Don't we have to make another destination overseas that we don't know where they are, the coral blades?
Well, these guys know what the coral blades are. They're going to take us there.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Well, I mean, at least I could ask them if they will.
Please, that'd actually be really good and helpful.
Then we can camp on the back of the turtle while they're doing it. It's like a sort of move and sleep kind of deal. It's perfect. Shall I ask? Am I asking?
Please, yeah.
We're in agreement here, everyone.
Sure.
Go to the coral blades. Cool. Whoosh back to the water. Hey there. Would it be sort of too much to ask if could sort of maybe give us a lift towards the coral blade area? If you're heading that direction, Mrs. Dragon Turtle.
My migration for the winter does not go to the coral blades. In fact, it goes the complete opposite direction of it.
It's a shame. Anything cool down there?
In the warmest waters.
That is pretty. As you know, a fellow Tillian, I can also appreciate warm waters. But like any sort of civilization-y things, like people.
There are some that live in the water that are not with the coral blades. Most of them avoid this area because so many creatures migrate here for the winter.
Like sea people.
Yes,
Okay, that's pretty.
hiding away from society. your society.
I mean, we all live in a society. Joker arc. Bear with me a moment. Pop my head back above the water. They're not heading towards the Coral Blade thing. Is there anything we need to do in like the south?
What's south of us? Is
I
there
don't
anything close
know.
by?
The torch blades. Maybe.
I don't want to go
Who said that?
Silence, God.
Who said that?
there.
Not me.
Torch blade. We have
Let us
torch
scroll.
blades, but do we really
Okay.
want to go there?
Let us scroll for like a million.
I know you all are like really like iffy about the torch blades, and I don't know why, but I am scared too because you all are iffy about the torch blades, but I haven't been given a reason yet to not like them.
Where
don't-
is the map someone posted with the routes?
It's in general,
Go.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, I
Y-
think
it-
the reason
it-
why. Wait, isn't the torch blades the ones that were like against the iron blades? And we literally have an iron blade here. Someone who supports at least some of the iron blades because of where they lived. So two of us are very iffy. I don't know about Harlow, but
Hey, Claire, I got a question. Just because
Yeah.
it's important. Because I forget. I forget. And what's the connection between torch blades and mountain blades? Or not mountain blades. Burrowing blades. Sorry, I couldn't think of the name for some reason.
Are torch blades an element? As in, like, fire, earth, water, air? Possibly.
they are called torch blades.
There was an elemental alliance, and that includes the underground people. So, yes, they are allies.
Oh well, I'm not too worried about them.
Were torch
Okay.
blades the ones near Shirapool, or the ones just south of the Archblood?
There, the torch blade. It's in the
They're
Archblade.
Archburn.
Is that
Archburn.
the one south of the Archblood Rose? Or the one just south of that in the swampy area?
Okay, so looking at the one map, we've done the pine blades, Shira blades, not the mountain blades, but the burrowing blades. There we go. And what we need to still do is the torch blades, the witch blades.
That'll be a doozy.
Hell yeah.
The star blades, the cloud
Also be a
blades,
doozy.
the
What
coral
were the-
blades, and the mountain blades. We are
And
hoping
the
and
iron
iron
blade.
blades.
Okay,
Which we're
so
probably gonna do those two last. So we'd be on the right track going to the torch blades because then we can work our way up to like the star blades and the coral blades and the cloud blades, and then we can do witch, then mountain, then iron blade. So it's not a bad way to start heading.
the torch blades, are they the ones sort of in the swampy area directly south of Archburn?
They're the ones southeast of Archburn.
Just south of Archblood Rose?
Yes, I think. Yes, that is correct.
The most bottom right hand corner.
Yes, that is correct. I couldn't see it at first.
Okay, so when you're a port, take a dragon turtle down an entire length of a continent.
No,
pop
you're
off.
in Oslana, so you'd have to go across an entire continent.
Whoa, you said you're a
I said that
He-
the cloud blade or the coral blades are in the Erie Bay Port area. You are in the Oslanis area.
And
Okay, so I mean, it's still preferable to walk the length of an entire continent.
Yes.
Okay, so we got a couple of transportation episodes.
so the turtle's gonna take us to the torch blades, which might be a good start.
So yeah, they're gonna migrate around the south end of the world or of the continent.
This shouldn't be this hard.
Okay, we're in Islamis, apparently.
Yes.
We've been.
We're on the coast, and we met some
Yes.
dragon turtles. So we're gonna hop on a dragon turtle, and said dragon turtle is gonna travel south. It's then gonna move along the bottom of the world,
True.
and we're gonna hop off somewhere along the bottom of the world and head north towards our intended destination.
Sounds right to me.
Okay.
Sounds
As
right.
long as it sounds right to Virtue, it sounds right to everyone else.
Yeah.
Let's go confirm it with the turtle. Okay, that works for us. You're heading south. Is it right if we hang out on your back for a bit, or do you just like dive?
I am okay as long as you do not hurt me and keep my scales clean.
We can do that. Yeah, we'll clean you.
Or so. I meant my
Yeah, I mean we give you a sort of scrub. Stop
You have a
bird.
clean rock.
If Otto knew Draconic, Otto would be like, I got the clean rock. Your whole body be shining.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we can work with that. Is it right if you sort of just stay here for the moment, and we go grab our stuff, come back here? We'll be like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Alright guys, we gotta go. We've got 10 minutes to grab all our stuff.
Alright, let's get going.
Hey, Rock.
Yeah.
Do you think you could grab our stuff? You know, because
Yeah.
I don't want to have to drag him all the way back and then come back.
Someone turn into a bird. I'm not carrying everything.
Breaker raises his wing and says that he'll go with.
I'll come as well.
You're already a bird, Breaker. You don't need to turn into one. But I appreciate the gusto.
Alright, seeing that you all are gonna get all the stuff, I actually have to go in real life. So.
Wow, cringe.
Cringe. Oh my god. How
That's
could
pretty
I?
cringe.
But so
And you fuck my
Virtue.
sister and then you leave early.
Leave early. We're 30 minutes over.
No, I know. I'm kidding.
I